Good day, my lovely listeners, and welcome back to your favorite show and the only podcast ever. This is Guys Being Dudes. My name's Aidan Maloney. This is Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, I was okay.
Well, why are you not okay anymore?
Because I'm having trouble actually picking up on what your accent is supposed to be.
I'm Jeff.
I don't know what... I'm Jeffanese.
I have a multitude of accents that I can certainly most definitely talk about here. And,
yeah, this is Kevin Boland.
The man of many voices. Great
thanks for being here next to me, my man.
Yeah,
we hope you're all prepared for a fantastic show, as we most certainly try to do our best every week. So this week we've got, of course, Vibe of the Week, Quiz Time, our brand new segment, which all of you podcast listeners heard, unfortunately did not make the cut for radio due to time, tier listing, so that's going to stay as well, and then, of course, Tell Me a Story. So we got a jam-packed, G-dang show for you.
You know, if we had more time, as far as podcasts go, we can make it as long as we want. We get all the time we want, right. But for radio, we still only have the hour time slot on Friday nights at 9 o'clock, 9 to 10.
Yep.
So some things need to be cut out. If we had more time, it'd stay in there. But
True.
Because we're switching over to a different platform and trying to grow our franchise, if you will, our empire of funny.
Empire of funny.
Empire of funny.
I like that, actually. I'm going to get that tattooed.
We're going at me too. Right on my...
Left butt cheek?
No.
Oh, your cock.
Exactly.
Fantastic
Right
news.
on the... I mean, Empire of Funny. It might be a little too long to tattoo on my penis, but...
They can do it in, like, size 2 font.
I was going to make a point, and then we started talking about my small penis, so now I don't know what we're talking about.
I totally... I know the feeling, but we definitely need to get to Vibe of the Week, because there's been a lot going on. There's a lot I forgot to mention last week, actually, just because there was, like, so much on my mind, and I don't know, I mean, last week went super long anyway, as far as runtime.
Oh.
But there's definitely more for Vibe of the Week. Go ahead.
I would say, I hate to cut you off. Well, 2 points. One, yeah, I felt like my Vibe of the Week last week on our return was very lengthy, just because, well...
A lot's gone on, yeah.
Yeah, a lot has gone on in my life. Not particularly the best, but hey, that's life. You got to deal with it. We all have to.
Right.
I was born without a choice, so we just got to go with it, you know?
Yeah.
But the second point I was going to make is that... obviously, podcasts, we can say and do what we want to an extent.
To a degree,
radio,
right.
we're a little on the leash there a little bit.
Yeah, radio, we can do music, but we're under FCC rules. And podcast, we're not under FCC rules, but we can't do music. Except the intro and outro, which I made myself, so that's mine.
We are fine on that.
Yeah.
No one's going to come after us for that. But with the whole podcast thing, it's not even like... It's still free. You don't got to pay for it, but it's just more exclusive content as far as a segment you might miss on the radio. So if you wanted to listen to the show in full, unfiltered, unedited, well, it still is a little edited, of course, but who's to say in the future if this takes off, you'll love us so much that you will pay for a monthly subscription.
To our
OnlyFans, and we will be
we're building
active
up to
on
it.
there. Like this Empire of Funny will be on all major platforms, free or unfree, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Mark my word.
Mark his word. Which one? That's up to you.
But
so anyway,
as far as Vibe of the Week goes,
you want to take this one?
No. I took it first last week in our return, and it was a bit lengthier. And if you have other stuff on your mind, the floor is all yours.
Sure.
Sorry, the microphone is all yours. Well, put it in your mouth and speak.
One big thing that I failed to mention last week is that my mom moved, like, completely, finally finished moving. So she and her partner are now on 20 acres of land, which has kind of always been a dream of hers. So I'm super proud of her for, getting all that done. I know it was stressful and bittersweet, but, I mean, that's a huge move. And I know... my mom too. She's always wanted that kind of land, so that's pretty important.
Yeah, I know your mom.
Kevin?
Oh, what? I can't make those jokes?
I guess it's
a little one-sided here.
No, come on, I'm never one-sided. Anyway, after our tier listing video, not video, but segment. I actually tried because that was one note. We put Dairy Queen in either A or A plus, and
Yeah, it was high up there.
And because I had only tried the ice cream, but you mentioned the food was super good. I finally tried their food.
Oh, you did?
I got a burger and some fries. I usually get a Blizzard, but this time I decided, just for educational purposes, to try a strawberry shake. All of it was phenomenal.
I'm telling you, Dairy Queen has slept on it.
It was righteous. It is slept on.
Their burgers, their chicken, especially the chicken strip basket. Like I said last week, that gravy and them French fries and the toast.
Wicked.
Oh God,
it sounds wicked. I just went with the burger, the bacon burger. I think it was solid, man. That's some good food. Not sponsored, but I wish we were. And then on top of continuing to work out every week, I'm like 1 month away from finishing my CDL training, which is huge, because that's going to be a gigantic weight off my shoulders. So that's lovely to look forward to. Is being done with the training part. So
because every time he works a strong man's job, if you will, but he has a ridiculously stupid sleep schedule. This guy's got to be in bed by 4 p.m.
No.
And up at 2 the next morning or something crazy like that.
No.
But
close, but not quite.
Sometimes we're free, we're not doing anything. I'm like, hey, you wanted to do something? And it's like 7 o'clock. He's like, I got work tomorrow, man. I'm like, you are such a loser, but I understand.
I gotta sleep. I gotta get to sleep at 8:30 every night because I wake up at 4:30 every morning. So it's kind of killed my social life, at least during the work week. My weekends are still super nice.
Oh! Whammy!
I'm done. My vibe of the week is over.
No,
it's been killed.
No, continue.
I'm sad now.
No, it's funny vibes. It's just joke.
It's hilarious.
It really is.
It's really hilarious. What hurts is that it's true.
Well, I'm right there with you because I talk with like 5 male
friends. A handful
friends.
Of people, yeah.
Yeah. So,
but
I don't really talk to a whole lot of people.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm just feeling overall productive, which is a good thing because it keeps me out of my brain. And my brain is not super fun sometimes. But anyway, I digress.
I agree with that.
Yeah. But no, I've been feeling pretty dang good. Kind of excited for the holidays. It's weird though, as we're approaching we're 2-3 weeks away from Christmas, as we're approaching the holiday season. It's weird cuz most of my family is like out of town now. All 3 of my sisters are in Washington State. My mom is 3 hours south. So Christmases are just different now. But they're still fun,
I mean, I don't know until Christmas comes, but right now I'm not feeling very Christmassy.
Yeah. I had that same feeling.
I bet you couldn't figure out why.
No clue. No shot. No, but even when Thanksgiving rolled around, I'm like, I woke up and I'm just like, yeah, it feels like Thursday. It's... I don't know.
It didn't feel like Thanksgiving this year.
Even Halloween was a little lackluster.
Oh, Halloween was awful. Me personally, because I had to work Halloween.
Yeah. That always sucks.
And it's Halloween, so kids are out trick or treating. They're not coming to a fancy burger place for a burger. So.
Right.
But I will say the weather on Halloween was very spooky indeed. It was very foggy out
the fog
by the time
great,
I got
man.
out of work. But
it was wicked.
Halloween. I mean, I don't know. The last Halloween I partook in, I was with my ex-girlfriend Pam at her house, and we were handing out candy like an older couple should.
Like boomers do.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm 22. I don't trick-or-treat anymore. The last time I went trick-or-treating was when my brother was still here living with us. This was, years ago now because I'm so old.
Yeah.
But we dressed up in all our hockey gear and put on our rollerblades and rollerbladed around our neighborhood and asking for candy and this and that. It was a workout.
Pretty wicked. Oh, I'm sure.
It was a lot of fun. But Halloween just hasn't been the same for me.
Yeah.
For many reasons. But it's just, I've gotten older. Like, I'll just go to Dollar General, Dollar Tree, buy myself a bag of candy and eat it myself.
Right.
Like some disheveled, sad excuse of a man. But a lot of Americans do that on Halloween.
Welcome to the club, at least. Welcome to the club. But yeah, I will not further interrupt your vibe of the week.
Well, I shan't further interrupt yours.
Well, mine was over.
Oh, yours is done?
Yeah, that's why I was gonna pass the torch.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you?
I'm close.
Good. So, I mean, it's been a week. not a great week, but not a bad week.
For certainly.
Little in the middle.
Ups and downs. I mean, life has that.
I've almost been at sorry, I'm bad with numbers. I'm bad with math. I thought I was already there for 3 months, but December 8th I will be there. So in by the time this airs, I've been there for 3 months.
For sure.
And I like it. I wish it was a little more pay and a little more hours, but this week hasn't been bad. I've already worked, by Friday, 5 days this week, between 6 and 8 hours every day.
That's what you want to see.
It's not horrible. At what I do there, I unload the trucks primarily and put the product away and this and that. Some trucks are bigger, some trucks are smaller. This past Monday's was, like 150 something, so pretty light. But Wednesday, this is going to be weird to talk about because today is Tuesday when we're doing this. Tomorrow's Wednesday when I do it. Friday is when this airs. So I don't know how tomorrow is going to go, meaning Wednesday. But it's like a 320-piece truck.
You don't need to entangle the listeners into your confusing timeline.
This like, are you Marvel fans? This is the multiverse of guys being dudes.
Oh my god! I thought we were the Funny Boys or whatever.
And our funny Empire,
Empire
yes.
Funny,
Empire
that's right.
Funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, work's been going great. By the time this does air, though,
oh my god, dude!
Afterwards,
enough with your timeline.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll talk about this next episode because after what happens this weekend,
talking a lot
we'll
about
talk
the future.
I am
based on.
I am. It's going to be a good weekend
entire segment
upcoming.
About your past week, and you're like, well, tomorrow. It's like, dude.
Well, it's tomorrow. Today is tomorrow. Today is future.
They're all relative terms. You did what to yourself?
He did what in his gut?
Anyway.
All right, where was I going with all this? I mean,
dude, I have no idea.
Case in point, not a great week, not a bad week, kind of in the middle. I've been playing a lot of the new Call of Duty ever since it came out.
Pretty good.
It's a lot of fun, especially having people to play it with, like my buddy Zach, my buddy Andrew. My buddy Brian's just, he's a workaholic, so he hardly has any time to play any sort of games, but him and I usually play Rocket League whenever he's on. He works midnights at the right by the Porter County Fairgrounds.
Word. Yep.
So he's, some weeks like 60 hours a week, but he's raking in the money because he's been there a long time. Yeah. He's like one of the head people, so good for him.
For sure. Well, that's solid.
Football's been great. Hockey's been great. Been playing a lot of hockey. I know my timeline and all this and that, but last. God. This is episode 2. Episode 1, the night of, I went to go play in Hammond at 10 o'clock at night in Hammond. So you're thinking,
it's a late night.
Why would you go there? You know what city you're closest to? I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's hockey. But the guy called me up, and he's like, hey, you want to play tonight? I'm like, yeah, what time? He's like, 10 o'clock. I'm like, what?
Jeez.
But I ended up going out there anyway. It was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of better skaters than what I'm usually accustomed to, because I got my ass lit up for the better part of half of the game. But I still had fun.
Well, sometimes being thrown into the fire is the best way to train. Sometimes.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of hockey in Hammond downtown, except when I always play downtown, I always seem to get hit in the head by a puck. Happened 4 times Sunday night.
You do have a glove hand that you could use to stop the puck from hitting your head.
Or just hear me out.
Yeah. I'm no hockey expert, but I'm pretty sure you have a glove.
I do, thank you. I'm going to try to explain this the best way I can, but
sure.
I'm on either side of the goal, take your pick, but I'm hugging the post. So that means if like the puck is below the net or like to the side of it, I'm trying to cut off the angle so they don't just snipe it on me.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make the perfect shot in between my ear and like the top corner of the goal. Yeah. And they always try that shot, and they always just hit me right square in the face.
Dome.
I'm like, why? I'm just like, oh, it wasn't a smart shot. I'm sorry, man. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't. Don't do it again, please. But yeah, not doing so bad. A lot of things could be better in my life, but hey,
sure.
Only time will tell.
Yeah. Anyway,
and we'll just see where it goes from there.
Solid.
That's about it.
We'll keep up the good hockey chops. And as we perhaps take a beer refill break, we will be back in a couple moments for some dang quizzes.
Oh no, it's about to get learnt.
It's about to get learnt. Alrighty, we have returned for some G-dang quizzes. Now, if
We got some
quizzes
beers. It's time for quizzes.
are
I'm ready.
quizzical,
Huh?
if quizzes are quizzical,
Yeah.
then what are tests?
Great thing.
Good to hear. Glad I could make your day. Well, if you're unfamiliar with quiz time, what are you
didn't,
doing?
but okay.
Say again?
You said glad I could make your day. I'm like, you didn't, but okay.
I know. If you're unfamiliar with quiz time, it's basically where one host makes a quiz for the other, and vice versa, and you can play along at home. We set over-unders if you like placing bets. So I will start off this week. Oh, speaking of which, can you tell the folks what my watch say?
It's dark.
Yeah, you know
So
what that means.
That means it is indeed
That means it's
quiz time.
It's quiz time. You're right.
So, here on Guys Being Dudes podcast or radio, we do not promote gambling, but we encourage it.
For sure. We
so
take
just-
no liability for these statements.
Just have some fun. You play along with us, see how stupid or smart we are, and see how stupid or smart you are as well.
That's
So,
the goal, man.
yeah, just have some fun with this segment. That's what we try to do with all our segments.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
That's the idea.
Did I do my quiz first last week?
I believe so. Yeah, because
Okay.
the second quiz was the British one you hated so much.
Yep. You're right. All right. Yeah.
That's okay.
I hope it's not a British one this week.
This is a fun subject. This is pop culture history.
Uh-oh.
So I've got 12 questions, but there's 24 points you can earn.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to give you a title of either a game, movie, or TV show.
Okay.
You have to tell me when it was released.
Oh.
If you get close, I'll give you a point. If you hit it on the head, you get 2 points.
Okay. All right.
So feel free to play along at home, my lovely listeners.
See how well you are in pop culture.
See
stuff.
how well you are. When did Star Wars A New Hope come out?
I should know this. 73.
You're close. I'll give you 1 point for
Okay,
being close.
all right.
1977.
I knew it was in the 70s.
Yep, late 70s.
I knew that much.
When did Call of Duty Black Ops come out?
I should know this,
You
shouldn't
should know this.
2010.
Correct.
Yep.
Completely correct.
Yep.
2010. When did Dodgeball, the movie,
Oh,
come out?
crap.
Come on, we quote this
I know
all
we
the
do,
time.
but like well, let's
It was
see.
Ben
if it was
Stiller's finest performance.
2008.
Once again, close. So you get the 1 point for close.
All right.
2004.
Oh, by the way, what's my over-under on this?
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Well, considering how well you've done so far, 24 points to be had, I'll set the over-under at 16.
Generous.
Yeah.
Let's see if I keep this lukewarm streak going.
Yeah, so place your bets at home. If you do better than 16, congratulations.
Maybe you win some money.
Yeah, there you go. When did GTA San Andreas come out?
Oh, man, I'm not a big GTA fan.
Really?
No, I mean, I played, what was it? Back when the PSP was a thing, which is way ahead of its time, by the way.
Did you play Vice City on that?
I did.
Vice
yeah.
City's great.
That was awesome. But San Andreas, wait, is that the fourth one?
San Andreas is either 3 or 4. I think it's 4, because I think they did like Grand Theft Auto 1 for the PC, and then there was like Liberty City at one point. San Andreas might be 3, because it was like San Andreas, there was Vice City, there was GTA 4.
Okay, well,
And
it was called
GTA 5.
Well, since GTA 5 came out in what, 2015? 2014?
2013, I think.
Oh my god, and
Yeah.
they're still milking
They're
it.
still
10 years
milking it.
almost. You guys are horrible, Rocksteady. No, Rocksteady.
Rocksteady. Rockstar.
Rockstar, same thing.
Yeah. So
But
San
San
Andreas.
Andreas, that came out in 20. I'm gonna go 2007.
Close once again. 2004.
Damn it.
Yeah. Here's another video, well, movie you quote quite often, and my dad's gonna know this one right away. When did Ace Ventura: Pet Detective come out?
I don't know.
Not even a shot in the dark guess?
I mean, I will.
Dad, if you're listening in, you'll have to tell Kevin how
94.
stupid he is. No shit.
I get that right? Right on the dot?
Yeah, dude.
All right. No disrespect for Mark.
94. Yeah, you're off
I
the
just
hook
guessed.
this time.
All right.
When did Pokemon Go come out?
2019.
Yeah. I begrudgingly give you 1 point. It was 2016.
Really? It was
Yeah.
that long ago?
Yeah, right?
I thought it was, I mean, given it's still somehow
Still
relevant.
huge, yeah.
Huh, all right.
Yeah, it's ever since it released in 2016, not only was it a bigger app globally than Twitter, but it is like stayed a top 10 phone game for, gosh, what is that? 6 years now?
Not for me.
6, 7 years?
I don't do the Pokemans.
Yeah, that's your own
I had
loss.
I had the cards when I was a kid, but like I
The
never.
cards are fun.
They were fun to collect, but
Yeah. When did Wii Sports come out?
oh
The greatest game of all time, arguably.
yeah, that is definitely up for debate because I remember I used to go to my grandparents all the time because they had a Wii and we're like,
Oh,
yeah, let's
yeah.
play Wii Sports.
Dude, Wii Sports is so fun.
So I was definitely young.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to 2008.
2008's pretty close.
Okay.
It's 2006.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting close with these.
You're getting close. I do give you props. You've done super well so far.
Yeah, I like it when you make good quizzes
I always make
that aren't
good quizzes.
stupid like the British.
This week I was just kind to you and I put down a bunch of things that I knew you would appreciate.
That's so hot.
I know, right? When did American Dad Season 1 come out? A show in your eyes that's better than Family Guy.
99.
Not even I will not even give you a point.
Oh no.
Not even give you a point. 2005.
Oh.
Yucky, dude.
Oh,
That's
no.
your go-to show. Yikes. It's a
Well,
bad
more
look.
recently, Family Guy has become that again. So I'm kind of.
You flip-flop a little bit?
Yeah. It's
yeah.
a cycle.
That's fair. That was the first one that you did not get a single point out of.
So how many points am I at?
Oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, and you have 8 more you can earn.
Okay.
So you have the potential to get 17 if you went out.
All right, let's go.
Here you go. When did Toy Story 2 come out?
Ah, crap. Oh, jeez. 2003.
I'm gonna give you another chance at this with a hint.
Okay.
I was born in the same year that Toy Story 2 came out. When did Toy Story 2 come out?
Toy Story 2 came out in 99.
1999.
When did the first one come out?
Oh, that had to have been like 97? 98 maybe?
Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm old. You're old.
we're both old. When did Red Dead Redemption 2 come out?
I don't play that game.
What?
No, I never have. I've never been a fan.
Okay, well, it came out
Yeah.
in the same year as Spider-Man for the PS4. So Red Dead Redemption 2,
2015.
incorrect. Oh my god, that is dismal. I will give you the point for being close. I was hoping you would hit that one on the head.
Was it 2014?
2018. Yeah. Those are both pretty recent, dog. Yeah.
Ugh.
Don't you feel a little goofy?
I feel very stupid.
Another good movie that I figure you'd appreciate. When did Deadpool come out?
Oh
Don't
no,
do-
I do appreciate the movie. I love it, but I don't know when it came out.
Don't do Ryan Reynolds dirty right now.
I really I want him to do me dirty.
Oh, yeah, get in line.
20 2018.
Yeah, I'll give you a point for being
Okay.
close. 2016. Even older than that.
Come on.
Yeah. Could you believe that Deadpool came out 6, 7 years ago?
No.
Unbelievable. Final question. This one I threw in there because I knew my dad would appreciate it. When did Back to the Future come out? I can give you a hint because this year is similar to another year I did on a similar quiz before.
Okay.
So Back to the Future came out at the same time that Air Jordans 1s came out.
Bro, that ain't a hint.
You literally answered that in a previous quiz I made for you.
Well, how long ago was that?
Months, dude. We were on...
Exactly. So
Whatever.
I'm gonna go with my
He's
dad's
thinking about it.
Well,
Yeah,
they weren't
Ryan,
really-
if you're tuned in, you'll have to...
my
you'll-
dad would probably
Yeah,
know
yeah,
this
yeah.
as well, and he'd probably disown me if I get it wrong.
True.
Okay, final answer, 71.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Psych, that was not my final answer. 73.
You know, that guess, still awful.
Okay.
1985.
Oh, but that's the year they were
71.
going back to.
They went from 85 to 55.
We just might have to end this episode way early this time.
Oh no!
I need to
dude.
go hide because I'm gonna have at least 2 grumpy old men message me and tell me that they're not pleased with me right now.
Oh, K-Ball, you started off so strong.
I know. I don't know what happened.
I will say you did well on this quiz. I appreciate you doing well. You got 13 points out of 24 potential.
Okay.
So you did not meet the over-under, but I will say you did well. Well, thanks for enjoying my quiz.
I did thoroughly enjoy that more than last week's quiz, that's for sure.
I'm sure.
You know, every quiz you make is always either funny, makes me look really dumb, and makes you look smart, which is not healthy.
For
But,
you.
You know, it is what it is.
So you have a quiz for me. And
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
That's the title
That's
of the
the
quiz.
title of
Let's
my
go.
quiz.
That's great.
And
I love Markiplier, dude.
You know, yeah, if you're such a Markiplier fan,
Yes.
I have 10 questions here,
Okay.
and I think he can get all 10 correct.
You set the over-under at 10?
Mm-hmm. 10 out of 10.
No pressure, right?
If you're such a
No
Markiplier
pressure.
fan. You ready?
Oh my gosh. I'd put Markiplier up there with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, no debate.
No debate. Yep.
All right,
Glad
here we go.
agree.
What is Mark's real name?
Mark Edward Fishbach.
I wasn't even going to ask for the middle, but you
Oh,
got it.
okay.
All right. Okay, where was Mark born?
He was born in Hawaii.
Where specifically?
Oh my god, dude. On a military base in Hawaii.
No, the city.
I'm Honolulu. I don't know.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's the only city I know in Hawaii. I'm sorry, Hawaiians.
What does frag grenade stand for?
It's a fragmentation hand grenade.
No. All right, next question. That's 2 out of 2 so far.
Yeah.
When is Mark's birthday?
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
It is the same month as mine.
Oh gosh.
Is that not a hint?
No, I know the month. I have like a 1 out of 30 chance now. I'll take a guess, and I'll say June 25th.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll give you a ±5.
Okay.
If you got the month right, June, but
Yeah.
you guessed the day already. Now, what's the year?
That was the right day?
It's close, so I'll give you the
okay.
the point is still going to be given if you get the year close too.
Oh man. What is he now? He's like 32 or something like that. 33 maybe. And it's 2000. Oh man. Well, if he was born in 1990, that would make him 32 or 33.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say June 25th, 1990.
I'll give you the point. June
Okay.
28th, 1989.
I was close. I was pretty close. Thank
you.
you.
Were really close.
You're generous.
What is Mark's favorite color?
Red. No.
Final answer?
It's not red?
No.
He puts red in everything.
No, it's not red.
It's not red. Shit. Just jizz on me.
Okay.
It's not red. And if it's not red, then it has to be pink. It's not pink?
It's not pink.
Where did you get this answer from?
I don't know.
Oh my god, dude, it's not red and it's not pink. Black?
No.
Blue? Green?
Mm-hmm.
It's green?
It's green. Yeah.
No shot.
What is Mark's favorite drink?
Water?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, that's 5 right. What game is Mark king of, according to himself?
King of Five Nights at Freddy's, naturally.
What animal is Mark king of?
King of the Squirrels.
There you go.
Yep.
What is Mark's evil ego?
That'd be Wilford Wharfstash. No?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, Darkiplier.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's his evil ego. All right, 8 out of 8 so
Yeah,
far. 2 left.
Wilford is kind of evil in his own way, but...
What is one of Mark's fears?
Oh no, the ocean.
No.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, but this is kind of a douchebag question. Like, yeah, that is one of his fears, but I'm looking for a specific one here.
Alcohol?
No.
Horror games?
Okay, well, what can be horrifying in a horror game?
jump scare?
Yes.
Oh, mannequins.
There you
go. Oh, there we
go.
go. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I gave you like 4 correct answers. What are we doing?
All right, 9 out of 9. He's probably going to get this last question right. So, Aidan, I'm just going to say it right now, he has met the over-under, and he did a fantastic job. What is Mark's well-known alter ego?
Wilford Warfstache. There we go. Okay.
There it is.
There it is. I just got the answers confused.
And that is 10 out of 10.
That's the first time
Great
I think
job.
either of us have ever done that. Well, thank you for the quiz. That was fun.
Well, I knew it was going to be easy pickings for you because you're just such a simp for this guy. But who can blame you?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no one can blame me. Get real. Everyone else out there is as well. Well, thanks for the quiz. I appreciate it. I hope every beautiful listener out there enjoyed the quizzes and got to play along as well. If anyone bet for me to get 10 out of 10 right, congratulations.
Huh? Yeah, I was
add to the conversation.
Yeah, well, I was, but I was just thinking. I'm just like, man. I'm like, I made him a good I made him a good quiz, and he did well. Because I told him he would do well because Mark is just such a well-known guy. He makes a lot of good content on
Confidence
YouTube.
brings confidence, dude.
I've been watching Markiplier since he actually started. So
yeah.
I mean,
Big
I know he's
dose.
older than us, but that makes me feel old, and I can only imagine what he feels like.
A boomer?
Yeah, he might
It's gotta
be.
suck, man. He can't booze up.
No,
That's gotta be whack. I mean, it's
he
probably
has medical issues, doesn't he?
That's true.
So he can't drink like he used to.
Then again, it's probably super healthy to not.
I'm sure it is, and I'm sure the both of us will get to that point probably within the coming 2-3 years.
We'll
be having
liver
liver-
failure?
yeah,
for sure.
If not, I'd like to bump that number down to about 1 year.
Yeah, we'll move up the deadline. I think we can do that.
Oh,
we are the
I know we can do
emperors
that.
of funny or whatever. I'm gonna keep getting that wrong.
Yeah, because you're like, you said it yourself at the start of the show. I like that. I'm like, I'm gonna patent that, and now you can't even get it right.
Empires of funny.
Empire of funny.
Okay, well let's patent that.
Okay.
I like it.
Can you remember it?
Well, let's go down to the patent office. And
You remember?
You remember?
You remember?
You remember?
You remember?
Yeah, like I was saying, let's go to the patent office, and when we get back, we'll do a little bit of, tier listing.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't think that was on the docket this week. But
I just said
guess
it in the beginning of the show.
But I guess we'll get to it at some point. I mean, did this segment really take off last week? I don't really know. I'm kind of second guessing like what we talked about and like what we graded. But like I thought Sonic was fantastic. Their food is just amazing. Long John Silver's is definitely a cult. Your dad, by the way, sent a picture.
Alrighty, it's time for some G-Dang tier listing. And before we start our brand new tier list for this week's episode, we had a check-in of a lovely listener that made their own tier list with the segment we did last week, which was fast food. So this was my dad's tier list. He checked in and ranked all of his accordingly. In S tier, he had White Castle, McDonald's, and Wendy's.
Very solid.
Very solid. In A tier, he had Panda Express, Five Guys, Popeyes, and Chick-fil-A. Pretty solid as well. In B tier, he had Firehouse Subs, Jimmy John's, Hardee's, Dairy Queen, Domino's, Burger King, Panera, and Taco Bell. Now, I got a little bone to pick with that.
I'll let Aiden go off here.
If Taco Bell is anything below S tier, there's something very wrong. And that not only did you put Taco Bell in B tier, 2 tiers below where it should go, you matched it with Burger King?
Did he put Burger King in B
He put Burger
too?
King in B tier. Burger King.
See, your dad knows what's up.
In C tier, he had Checkers, Sparrow, Chipotle, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, KFC, and Arby's. That's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right.
That's fitting.
In D, he had Shake Shack, saying it was a little too pricey.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
it can
food you
be.
get. I can agree with that for sure. In F tier, he had Long John Silver's, Papa John's, Sonic, and Subway. I couldn't agree more.
I could not agree less.
I completely agree with that.
I could not agree less. You know, having Sonic anywhere underneath A is sacrilege.
You are delusional.
Having
You are absolutely
Subway anywhere
delusional.
underneath B is sacrilege. Subway ain't that bad. It really is not. And neither is Sonic. Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
I half
You
agree
need to
with
try
you,
it
and
again.
the only half I agree with you on is Subway. I think Subway is C plus B minus.
Your palate changes every
and
7
I
years.
think Sonic is an F tier.
So in a couple
And
years,
I think Burger King is F minus.
I think you guys should retry Sonic. Your palate could change.
I think your palate is going to change first, and I think you're going to realize that you're delusional in thinking it's anything above an F.
No, I think I'm going to realize that Sonic actually isn't all that bad as you guys are playing it out to be.
Oh my
and that we
gosh.
need one here in Valparaiso so we don't got to drive all the way out to
Feeding you
Michigan
wet
City.
cat food.
You know who's feeding me wet cat food?
Sonic.
Taco Bell.
That's not true. How dare you, first of all? You put them in S just like I did.
I know.
You
I
dummy.
know. I actually had Taco Bell the other night after I played hockey.
Yeah, I had Taco Bell the
It's a
other day
late night
as well.
snack.
It is wonderful. Man, they need to bring back the quesarito for the regular menu.
Yeah. You know what they
Anyway,
need to bring back is the Nacho Supreme. Because if I want
That's
nachos,
true.
I got to get the biggest one. And
Right.
sometimes I can't eat all that.
Yeah.
What the frick?
And nachos are one of the things, too, that they don't... Like, you can't put it in the fridge and have it later.
No.
Because the tortilla chips, they're gone.
They
They're
get
done.
soggy. They get... It's just not
It's
good.
not good. Whereas, like, if I have a burrito, if I get one burrito too many, it can sit in the fridge. I reheat it. It's fine. Nachos, you can't do that. No shot. Anyway, without further ado, this week's
shot.
tier list, we're going to be ranking a plethora of fruits and fruit flavors. And this is where I think it would be interesting, because there are a lot of fruits I like.
Am I on the list?
Yeah, you're down there.
I'm down there? Man, I should...
But yeah, I think this one could be interesting, because there are a lot of fruits I like where I really don't like the fruit flavor. And then there are a lot of like fruit flavors where I just don't care for the fruit so much.
Really?
Yeah. So I think this one could be interesting. So going down the list, we'll tier list the actual fruit and then its associated fruit flavoring that you would find in like gummy candies or Skittles or, what have you. So, kicking us off on our tier list, and for anyone new out there, we rank it in tiers of worst to best: F, D, C, B, A, and S.
S meaning the best, F
The best
meaning
of the
the
best.
worst.
Yes.
The best of the best of the best.
I agree.
Of the best.
One more?
Of the best.
Thank you. So, apples. I like apple. Apples are diverse because they go well with peanut butter. They go well with chocolate. They go with peanut butter and chocolate. And they're like most varieties of apple are super good. And how can you deny apple cider? That comes from apples.
Yeah, that's true. A plus.
That's like an A plus fruit. I mean, it can
ain't
sit
bad.
out. It can sit out on the counter for a while. It's still good. You just pick it up, you crunch out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is an easy fruit to deal with.
It's not something you got to peel or slice up necessarily. You could
Yeah.
obviously you can't eat the core, but you don't got to do any peeling or slicing or anything like that. You can just eat it.
Yeah, you can just eat it.
So that's an A plus
high
for
A
me.
tier. Yeah,
Yep.
A plus. Green apple flavoring. So like they used to have like green apple Skittles, and they have like green apple
Yeah,
candies everywhere.
The green apple Jolly Rancher honestly is slept on in my opinion.
Yeah.
I do find it quite good. So I'd give it a B.
There's something about the tartness that doesn't resonate with me. Like I like tart fruits and tart fruit flavors. Some about green apple just doesn't. I would put it in like C minus. But if you want to do like a B minus or something, we could always.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So green apple flavor B minus. Grapes, the fruit.
Oh, the fruit.
Yeah. I like grapes
S.
a lot.
I'd give it an
tier.
S. Okay.
Grapes are an S tier fruit.
Purple grapes
Yeah.
are way better than green grapes.
Oh, I agree.
So if we're talking purple grapes, that's an easy S all
Yeah.
day. I mean, I just go into supermarkets and I just eat the whole bag.
And then you can just walk out.
Yeah,
what
because
are they gonna do?
they're open, like free samples. Sure,
Yeah.
I'll eat the whole damn thing.
I bring a Sharpie in and I write free samples on the bag. So if any like employee looks at me, I'm just like, yeah, the bag said so.
I mean,
That's how
this
is like Megamind kind of shit here.
I just take it out of the bag and I bring in a sticky note and I stick the sticky note to the big stem where all the grapes are attached
Yeah.
to, and I write free samples. So I just carry it around while I'm shopping.
Oh, there you go.
And someone's like, "Hey, sir, you can't be eating our grapes." I'm like, "I got a mouthful of grapes." So
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"No."
I'm eating
I'm
grapes,
pointing
bro.
and
Yeah.
I'm pointing at the sticky note that was
Yeah, yeah.
posted on there by some unknown assailant.
Right? Who could have done that? Who would do that?
Not me.
I put the sticky note directly on the grape, and I eat the both of them at the same time for extra fiber.
You do you.
To each their own. So grapes, S. Grape flavoring.
I gotta go with the D.
Really?
I don't do grape soda. I don't do grape candies. It's just artificial grape is not good to me.
That's fair. Yeah, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with grape flavor. Because, like, sometimes it's just gross and way over the top. And sometimes sometimes it speaks to me. I would put it in, like, C+. But if you want to go down to, like, C-, I'll meet you there.
D+.
D+, I can do that.
All right.
Grape flavoring, D+. Cherries, the fruit. I like cherries a lot.
Even if it's I'll eat a regular cherry even with like the pit, but like the
I don't think you're supposed to eat the pits.
Well,
that's how you get cherries growing in your stomach, dude.
Well, I'm just a cherry then.
I really like cherries though.
Yeah, no, I like the real cherries, and I also like the ones you get on like pancakes and waffles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
From breakfast places, like those kind of cherries are my favorite. So you know what? It's an S for me.
It's an S?
I love cherries.
The only inconvenient thing about the cherry is the stem and the pit. Yeah. Everything else is S. So like S, S-, perfect. Perfect up there. Cherry flavoring. So like not like black cherry flavoring, just like the cherry. I despise cherry flavoring because it just reminds me of cough syrup. I always had the cherry cough syrup.
Yeah, it does sometimes.
That's a D+ at best, in my opinion.
Would you go a C? C-?
I could go C-.
Okay.
My conscience can live with that. The one I accidentally skipped to was black cherries. The fruit black cherries. Really?
I'm not the biggest fan of anything that's dark.
Kevin, I swear to God.
See, you're taking that out of context, my friend. What I mean is,
you put purple grapes in S.
dark flavoring, I should say. Like dark chocolate, I don't do that. Dark cherries, I don't do that either.
They're just cherries, but a little bit sweeter.
Well, but like, okay, I'll drink dark cherry, but no, it's just like cherry cola. I've never drank dark cherry cola.
And
Why
that's
would I eat
cherry
a dark
flavoring
cherry?
anyway.
I mean,
that's flavoring that we just talked about.
It's just
A+.
It's just dark cherries. I mean, I'd give it a B.
S-.
A B+.
A+.
No. A-.
A?
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 All right, I'll give it an A, I guess.
Black cherry flavoring.
Yeah.
Now, like, the most black cherry flavoring I've had recently is, like, black cherry White Claws or Trulies. And those are, like, C.
That's black cherry TV static.
It is TV static. But I like the TV static a little bit.
I'll give it a C+.
C+, that's for sure. I can get with that. Bananas, the fruit.
S.
I like bananas. S tier. They go, once again, bananas go well with peanut butter. Mm-hmm. They go well with Nutella. They're diverse. They're great in smoothies.
They go well with cheese.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just kidding.
You fucking better be. Banana flavoring.
Sometimes it's hit or miss, so I'd give it a D.
D. I agree. It's just not. It's not right.
It's not as big and yellow as the banana.
Yeah.
So I
like big and yellow.
Yeah.
Lemons, the fruit.
I mean, I eat them whole.
Rind and all. I eat them whole.
Yep. I don't hate it. I don't love it. So I think I'd give it a B.
B? Yeah, B. I think lemonade, coming from lemon juice, I would bump it up to B+.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so B+ for lemons. Lemon flavor. Like, have you ever had, like, those little lemon head candies? Or, like lemon lime soda?
Yeah, C-.
C-.
Not the greatest.
It's just all citric acid. Like, they didn't go for lemon at all.
No.
Limes as a fruit. Like, I like limeade. I like lime juice, like, when it's mixed with, like, strawberries or peaches or something like that. But it's so dryingly bitter as a fruit.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's why I gotta give it I'll give it a C.
C?
Because it's just, I mean, I've drank Like how if you have fish or fish sticks, sometimes you just put
Like the juice on top, right?
yeah. But also, you and I have also done shots of lime juice because we're
That
stupid.
is true. That is
and
true. I recall.
How bitter and tart and just dry it makes my mouth and just makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. See?
It's not smart.
Yeah. I can go see. Lime flavoring. So like lime Skittles or lemon lime soda or anything like that.
I'd have to give it an A+.
A plus, really?
You ever had key lime pie?
Oh, I have. But I think that's usually made with key limes, the fruit.
I don't care. It's still a lime.
Then we should
It's
put
lime flavoring.
limes higher than C.
Okay, all right, fine.
So
lime,
lime's B.
B, lime flavoring.
A
C.
plus? Oh. Why lower now?
If limes are in a lime, Jesus, if limes are in a key lime pie, that is the fruit, not the flavoring. So the
Correct.
lime should be up higher.
Yep.
Therefore, my argument about lime flavoring being in key lime pie is null and void now because it is a lime.
I understand. I completely understand where you're coming from now. So yeah, lime's B plus, lime flavor C.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we got it situated. Everyone out there, calm down. We got it. Strawberries, the fruit.
S.
S.
Easy S.
Easy S. Strawberry flavoring. Like there's strawberry Skittles. There's like strawberry sodas.
I mean, it's honestly, in my opinion, it's a bit of a sleeper.
It is.
So I'd give it a B minus.
I like that. B minus. Yeah. Grapefruit, the fruit.
I don't think I've had it enough
Really?
really to give it a rating. So I just go with a solid C plus.
C plus. I'm okay with that. They're definitely more bitter than like other sweet citrus fruits like oranges and like tangerines, mandarins. So yeah, C plus. I'm okay with grapefruit flavoring, like in squirt soda or
I don't drink that.
I quite like it. I think it's pretty good soda.
Of course, you like squirt.
I do.
I mean,
Thanks for
I
asking.
can't really grade this, so I'll just go with whatever you say.
Grapefruit flavor, I would put in B plus.
I guess I'll go with B plus.
Fair. Oranges, the fruit. I like oranges.
Not bad, but I would definitely rather eat an apple or a banana over it. So I'd
Yeah.
give it a B plus.
B plus. That's fair. I would say like B. I would bring it up to A minus because I like orange juice.
Well, that's the flavoring. Wait, no, it's
No.
not because key lime. Oh, this is confusing.
Orange juice is made from oranges.
Orange juice are made when
Yeah.
I'm not going to continue.
Don't. Oranges. A minus.
Yes.
Okay. Orange flavoring. So that would be like your orange Skittles or whatever else, so like orange soda, right?
I do fucks with orange soda.
That's for certainly. I can agree.
So it's not. I'll give it. Let's see. We gave oranges an A minus. I'll give it a B plus.
B plus. I like that. I like that a lot. Peaches, the fruit. I really like peaches. The only thing that's bad about peaches, in my opinion, is how they're so juicy. They're so moist and wet.
You're gonna make me act up. Because now I love
you some peaches.
I love the fruit peaches and I love ass. S.
S tier confirmed. Peach flavoring. So that's like your peach gummy rings. They make peach sodas.
Women's ass.
Yep. Still on the mind.
Still
for
an
sure.
S.
Still an S.
And it's still an S.
Watermelons.
Oh God.
I would put watermelon in S. I love watermelon.
I would agree. Any peach, any melon.
Yeah.
You got me in a mood now, bro.
Yeah, you're down bad right now.
This is your fault.
Watermelon flavoring. I'm not
B plus
B plus. That's fine. Yeah,
or B.
B. I'm better with B. Coconuts, the fruit in air quotes.
Well, you see, I've had shaved coconut like in an almond joy.
Sure.
But I've never.
You've never had like the meat of a
drank
coconut?
I've never.
I've had like any of my family who's listening in, they will know I definitely dislike coconut. But if they put like coconut water into a smoothie and like mask it, that's fine. But coconut as a I put it on this fruit list just because there's a lot of things that are coconut flavored. As a food substance, coconut is like a D plus. And as a flavor, it's an F minus.
Oh, well, the flavor I won't agree with you, but I'll go with the coconut itself because I've never had it, but I've had it
Yeah.
in Almond Joy, on
Mounds,
pies and
yeah.
stuff like that. I do enjoy that kind, so I would give that, if you're gonna grade it an F minus, I guess the
No.
highest.
Coconut flavors.
Yeah,
F
yeah,
minus.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
with that, would you be willing to say a C? Please, Dad.
Oh, C minus.
Okay, fine.
C minus.
Then you can see these nuts on your chin.
Well, we may as well do that when we take this break right now. We hope you enjoyed the tier list.
Oh, is that it?
That was it.
And we ended on an F, potential almost F minus from Aidan because
That's
he
okay.
doesn't like coconata.
Correct. But we had a lot of S tiers, and we had a lot of good fruit flavors.
And I love peaches.
You and me both.
My God, I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to.
Kevin's gonna go think by himself for a while, and when we come back, we'll tell you some stories.
I'm only gonna need at least 20 seconds.
Yeah, well, through the magic of editing, it'll be like 2 for them.
Okay.
Bye. Hello, we're back again, and it's time for Tell Me a Story. And for anyone unfamiliar, Tell Me a Story is our shot at improv, where one host asks the other to tell them a story using a prompt that they came up with off the top. And the recipient has to come up with a title for the story and tell it completely off the top. Typically goes off the rails. Kevin's last week definitely went off the rails.
It did not.
Very, very far off the rails.
No.
Nearly to the point of no return. So, with that in mind, I believe I asked you first last week. So, if you've got a question for me, my ears are open.
Okay, Aidan,
Yes.
tell me a story about the time you flew to Saudi Arabia
Okay.
and had dinner with Her Highness.
Yeah.
Who was that you showed me on Reddit the other day?
I don't remember.
You did, but she was like a
The Princess of Persia from
yes,
like 1970.
Yes. Tell me about your dinner date with the Princess of Persia
Okay.
and how
Yeah.
beautiful she was.
Certainly. This story is called Mustache. The year The year is 2078.
Oh.
Most
the
of
future.
most of humanity has fallen since the great nuclear fallout of 2030. And the remaining humans on Earth are merely held together by the glue of nanobots that took over the world in 2037. And with the remaining humans on Earth, the general idea, is to repopulate, grow humanity back to what it once was.
Yeah. Everybody just fuck.
Yeah, that's the goal. So I hop onto the old Facebook.net.
We're using .net in 2078.
Well, yeah, Facebook.com was removed from the internet when Mark Zuckerberg was found with in 2048.
Wow. So we still have 20-some years until he gets found guilty.
Well, that's after his 2 assassination attempts.
Oh my
But that,
God.
yeah,
We got a
that
lot
was,
to look
that was
forward to.
2026 and 2029. Sorry, so long ago. Anyway, the Zuck is in jail. We now have Facebook.net because, there's so few humans to enact piracy protection and copyright laws.
Yeah.
So everyone's just doing everything. Anyway, I hop on Facebook.net and I'm spitting some game. I'm putting my name out there. I'm making posts like, yo, who's out to hit the VR headset where the where the metaverse once was, because the metaverse was so cool for the 2 months it was alive in
Who wants
2020.
to have a virtual drink with me?
Who's trying to have a virtual drink with me? And
You trying to get virtually fucked?
and the only other person to hop on was a genuine princess of a middle European country, Western European country. And we immediately start spitting game back and forth. Just absolute game. We're talking about games, Monopoly. She's like, Yes, you like Monopoly. And I was like, yeah, dude, I fucks heavy with Monopoly, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm losing my voice because I'm so excited, you know, I'm so ready.
As one does.
And Her Highness says back to me, she's like, well, if you fly to my country, we can play Monopoly in person. And I was like, yeah, say less, gamer. So, you know, I went to the local abandoned Southwest Airlines hangar at LAX, where I currently reside. I think LA has a population of 13 people
Really?
now. Yeah, 13.
That's a lot in 2078.
Well, yeah, it's up from 6 last year.
Good. Well, they're making steady progress.
That they are. Yeah, 9 months at a time, you know what I'm saying?
I mean...
So, you know, I borrow Southwest Airlines flight, and I take off. You know, I just leave. I up and leave my humble abode. I was staying at the top of the roof.
Okay. I mean,
So
it sounds very spacious. It might suck if it's a little hot and dry outside, or a storm.
2078 rain doesn't fall anymore.
Oh, it doesn't?
So no, yeah. Luckily, we're past those days because there's no water on Earth left that's drinkable. So I take my flight and I land in the middle of the desert, which used to be more desert. So now it's just a matter of finding this sweet Monopoly moment that I've been searching for the past 6 decades. And I meet Her Highness because, we're the only 2 people in Western Europe now. And
lots of space to roam.
Lots of space, lots of no more agriculture. So I look and I see the most beautiful mustache I have ever seen on a woman before. And when I say I was immediately thrilled, that is not only a lie, but the biggest understatement of my life. And guess what I literally pulled out of my back pocket, because clothes were outlawed in 2060. The board game of Monopoly, the last one
in existence.
in the Eastern Hemisphere at least.
Okay.
And she picked Battleship, I picked The Boot, and we played Monopoly for about 17 hours straight.
Wow.
That was called Mustache.
So who won?
Oh, we both finished at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I was gonna say I would have also been just as thrilled as you to see the biggest caterpillar on one's face.
It was moving around a little bit like a caterpillar.
A fuzzy, a bush by a pair of lips, but not ones that I was expecting. But it was still there nonetheless.
And that's what counts.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, I tried my shot at future storytelling. I don't know how that came out.
He also tried his shot at dating and saying that he has game.
It worked.
Which
I played Monopoly, didn't I?
I can make fun of him because I too have no game.
That's okay. Tell me a story about all the game you have.
And this concludes Guys Being Dudes, episode 2. If you think I'm joking, this is the story. I have no game.
What?
I don't go around. I don't go play hockey. I mean, okay.
Now you're just lying.
This story is called Pathetic.
I like the title.
So
tell me more.
I'm going around. I'm playing hockey. I'm just enjoying my time, and women are watching me, and I'm kind of surprised because no one usually watches me. I usually just play by myself in my hockey gear.
That sounds fun.
But I notice a good, when I watch me stuff my glove and my blocker and my pads and my big shaft, and so I notice this group of women watching me, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then I wake up.
Oh.
And then I start to cry. And then
it's your average Tuesday.
And then, as the week goes on, I go to work, I go do some extracurriculars and whatnot. And I just notice I try to be myself around whether it be males or females, but when it comes to the female, I'm just trying to be more myself because, that's who they're going to expect to fall in love with at some point is me being me.
For certainly.
So as I'm trying to be myself and potentially get out there and this and that, I noticed that the more I try to be myself, the more I push these females away. They're like, wow, this guy's weird. He probably has a small penis. And they're right. But the reason I have no game is because I have no game. You see, I talk with women. I've been to bars.
I've been to plenty of bars.
I've been to plenty of bars. The truth is, I can only find a woman when I'm not expecting it, and even that doesn't last. Because one is... No, I'm not going to go into details.
Jesus.
No, it's just like...
This is your comedy improv story?
I'm finding it funny. Are you finding it funny? I find my life hilarious.
It is something, man.
It really is something, and I love living it. So
are you done? Are you done?
No, I'm not. I still have a story to tell here.
Oh God!
I'm just now getting started.
Oh, that was the title of your story.
No, the title of my story was pathetic, and that's indeed what my dating life is. My love life is.
Gee, that sounds joyous.
So, well, it really is.
Yeah.
Because I've made connections. I've been to bars. I've met a few women. I've gone back to the women's house, and I've just thrown up everywhere. And I'm like, hey, baby, you want to get grilled cheese? And she's like... I
don't care who you are. That's hot.
She's like, yeah, I got ramen back at my place, too. I'm like, give me the keys. I'm driving. And we get about 5 minutes away from her place before I pass out behind the wheel.
Smart.
And I wake up the next day, and we're just asleep in the middle of 8094. I don't know how we got there. Of course,
yeah. All good dates end in the middle of 8094.
And she wakes up first. She wakes me up, and I'm startled. I'm slightly hungover, still a little intoxicated.
Sure.
She's like, hey, I'm going to go home now. I live directly under this bridge. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, did you want me to drive you there? I'm like, I want to make sure you make it home safe. She's like, no, it's okay. When you care too much, I tend to get disassociated. I'm like, oh, all right, what year is it? She's like, it's almost 2023. I'm like, oh, so this is what dating is like in 2022? She's like, yeah, I'm just going to go fuck a bad guy. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, it was nice meeting you. She's like, uh-huh. And then I wake up again.
Of course.
But this time, I'm still single.
God, dude, this needs to reach a conclusion.
It will.
Yeah, go on. Go on then.
It just did.
Okay. Oh, you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gee, neat.
I mean, what was the title of the prompt again?
It was tell me about all your game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, that was a really stupid question, wasn't it?
That's the point of improv comedy.
It was funny.
You don't. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening in to yet another chaotic and fun week of Guys Being Dudes. My name's Aidan Maloney. This is Kevin Boland. We hope you enjoy. Have a beautiful...
Jeff.
This is Jeff.
This is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Well, you want to do the outro, Jeff?
Yeah, well, I mean, but thanks for having me on the show here, Aidan. I really do appreciate being on these radio waves. And it's just a lot of fun to express my concerns with this nation and the fact that we need